I'm going to be your narrator for tonight. I have a lovely cast here to do the reading for me. In this play, like in most Puerto Rican get-togethers, there will be music and dancing and all sorts of fun, but we don't have instruments tonight, so there won't be much music. So I need you all to imagine with me. That's why I provided the sounds of the coqui. So I guess be with me here in Puerto Rico in 1948, which is a pretty unique year. All right. I guess we can get started. Hello to everyone watching online and on the IG Live. Yeah, so after your lovely round of applause, we'll get started. Our story takes place July 4th, 1948, at the most popular barbershop in Puerto Rico, Salon Boriqua, a four-seat barbershop at the corner of Colton and Balboa Street in the barrio of Salon. The barbers include Luis Sanchez, Angel Rivera, Felix Rodriguez, and the best of them all, Don Vidal Santiago Diaz. Doorbell chimes. In enters Don Vidal. He walks across the shop and hits the lights. The walls displaying beautiful PR flags and framed faces of the 40s. In the corner, a special shrine with a lit statue of Santa Barbara. Above it, a photo of his father, another man who owned the shop before him, a man who gave him a chance to learn the craft that would allow him to change so many lives of those around him and in his city. The music plays. In enters Luis Sanchez.
Buenos dias, Luis. Since when you show up early to work?
Buenos dias, Don V. I had a pretty long night. I figured I'd just stop in and set up early.
Aha! Long night, huh? Okay, well, I like the initiative. It's good to see young men get started nice and early.
Luis grabs the cape from his chair, slaps it in an impressive manner, leans into a seat, and falls asleep. In enters Angel Rivera.
Buenos dias, Don Vida. It's a beautiful day in Puerto Rico. God has surely blessed this island.
Bless this island. We're in need of a blessing. These Yankees won't stop, nor have they stopped since 1898. But I digress.
Doorbell chimes. In enters Felix Rodriguez.
Oh, man, can you guys believe there's a parade set up downtown celebrating American independence? What the fuck American independence got to do with Puerto Rico? Especially in the time when we're here trying to fight for our own independence.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, huge American flags. Buenos dias, Don Vidal.
Buenos dias, Felix.
You familiar with that smell, the scent, the shit hit the fan?
Buenos dias, Felix.
They're trying to raise Puerto Ricans the way that the Taínos.
Doorbell chimes. In enters the customers.
Buenos dias, Don Vida.
Buenos dias.
And radio DJ,
We did. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, gentlemen.
both customers greet their respective barbers.
What's up, Bob? Hurry up. Gotta go. Don't be dead. I know you heard about the gag law that passed a month ago. Man, the police can come in here and shut this whole shit down if they want to, just for the flags. The way you got displayed like this, they can shut it down.
Yeah, that's 10 years. Unless you can afford the bail. You know, people have been disappearing every day. I couldn't risk not seeing my kids grow up, so we burned ours. The flags at home like a family. It was a sad day, but we made it special.
Don't be that walked over to the Santa Barbara statue and did a small prayer.
This Yankee loving Governor Pinero and his cokehead minion Marin are trying to erase our culture. As long as the sun shines on this beautiful island, I will fight to preserve what is ours. Because if not, mark my words, in 100 years, they'll be telling our story in English.
Shit. All I care is that the story is told and I live long enough to tell it.
Now, how the fuck you gonna tell Puerto Ricans not to speak Spanish? That's like telling the Yankees not to love old blue eyes.
And that's like telling Marin to sing the Puerto Rican national anthem. You guys know on my show I like to talk politics. Everybody know that, right? But man, since this shit been going on, the show been kind of
Yeah, pretty whitewashed.
Yeah, like well, that's a good way to put it, man. We all need some good news.
Doorbell chimes, in enters Juan, the local hustler.
All right, gentlemen. Now, I know I always come here with some shit, but this time it's diferente.
Diferente, how's that?
Buenos días, don Miguel. This I can guarantee. This I can stand behind.
Yeah, if I blow up.
You guarantee us all sorts of crazy shit. What about the barber tonic I bought last week?
What about it?
Sent the customer running down the street, grabbing the back of his neck.
And you didn't think for a second that maybe he was running to tell everyone what a good job you've done. Looks like you're pushing your insecurities onto me, and honestly, I'm not a fan of it.
Wait, what?
What do you know, don't be that? I had just acquired a watch so beautiful, made of gold, purchased it from the bosom of La Bonita Isa herself.
Oh, no, I'm not interested, Juan. No, thank you.
But you haven't seen the watch yet.
Trust me, I've seen all I have to see. Just my lotto tickets, please.
Ron reaches into his jacket and pulls out lotto tickets. Pairs off two for Don Miguel. Others pull out dollars and hold them up as Juan makes his round, exchanging dollars.
Speaking of all you have to see, have you seen the setup downtown for this parade? Army battalion, a couple bands. Seems nice. They set up shop at one of the corners along the ground. Every day is a good day to make money, tu sabes.
Sorry. A parade, cement foul. Looks more like a center for innovation out there.
A circus is always going to be a circus.
Doorbell chimes, in enters Isabella.
Ah,
Bienvenido, señorita. How may I help you today?
holy shit, the circus is here.
I'm guessing you got lost last night and couldn't find your way home.
Isabella, I promise you, I was just on that, but
Louis, the fucking police are snatching people off the streets for no reason, never to be heard of from again. And you think it's okay to not just come home? You don't think I worry?
Isabella, honey.
No, don't honey baby me, Louis. Do you not think I worry?
Yes.
Oh, so you know I worry and you don't care.
I mean, yes. I really don't know anymore.
I hope it doesn't take you going missing for you to figure it out.
Salud.
My love, I can
No me
explain.
llamas.
Doorbell chimes, in enters Munoz Marin.
I see. You open the door and the lights, they just leave out.
Senator, to what do I owe the pleasure? Would you like me to clear a chair for your haircut?
Oh, no, Mr. Vidal, I just stopped to invite you all to the parade.
Parade? Parade for what?
American independence.
Senator, how's your family? You know, I've been a fan of your father since I was a young man. The stories of how he fought for Puerto Rican independence were heroic. And once we all heard you were planning to follow in his footsteps, we championed you. And before the rice dried, you were pushing a different agenda.
I'm doing what's best for my country.
What a trivial statement.
As you see, Mr. Vidal, times have changed and it is best that we adapt before we find ourselves old news.
Want to know something about old news? 10 years ago, I had just taken over as an owner of this barbershop. It was Palm Sunday. I remember it well. The last douchebag, pardon me, Governor, of Puerto Rico, used to use the insular police to wrongfully imprison a man of good faith and word, much like the man who raised you. And now that he's out after serving, what, 10 years at what many call the worst place on earth, you are afraid Puerto Rico may be strong enough to fight for its rightful independence. And with some stupid law banning our flag and music, you hope to stop it? You think if your father was alive today, he will be proud of what you are doing to your people, what you are doing to yourself?
I was 7 years old when the official language had changed to English here on the island in 1905. And it wasn't soon after my father, the man you find so dear to your heart, uprooted my mother and I to New York City, a place where they made fun of me for not speaking enough English. And when my father moved us back to this island, where they ridiculed me for not speaking enough, too much English, I had no choice but to fend for myself.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
As harrowing of your childhood may have been, seeking revenge on the island is not going to fix it. And harassing the innocent customers here in my shop.
Mr. Vidal, there's no reason to keep up this charade. I know this place is a front. I know that you're working with Pedro Augusto Campos and the Nationalists, and as they are a terrorist organization, anyone affiliated with him or the Nationalist Party is public enemy number one on this island. If I find out that people have been here,
Senator, I just give them haircuts.
now that is. You do know I run the Senate. And it would be a very, very sad sight to see this place shut down due to one of your many violations that are clearly seeks to increase here.
The only violation happening here is an unwanted patron in my establishment. All my papers are correct. And what I do in my establishment is my business, as this is my business.
I take it you're not familiar with the Law 53, so let me reiterate. Law 53 states, it is a felonious crime to own or display this Puerto Rico flag, to sing, to write, or to speak of independence, to meet with or hold any form of assembly with anyone in favor of Puerto Rico's independence from the US.
Senator, I noticed you didn't say to whistle. Oh, at that
The father bowed his forehead lightly into the breast of the Sultan of Black. And on his eyelids, the slow tear unrolled and hung, slightly the new sunlight back. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you about all the great details. We have bands, we have floats, beautiful American flags, and a couple dozen armed troops, leading a lovely celebration of America right down this way for you all to see it. Oh, it will be a sight to see. I bid you all adieu, gentlemen. See you on the parade.
Bluffing?
You look pretty serious.
Yeah, seriously fucking high. That man can bring an army to war with a barbershop in broad light.
You don't remember the Ponce massacre?
The Ponce massacre. Yeah, but it wasn't the police, was it?
What? You don't know about Ponce massacre?
That was 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago. I was 11. Diablo!
So it was Palm Sunday, and the people of Ponce were preparing for a parade after church to commemorate the end of slavery for the Bushmen.
And also the protest for the release of the Nationalist Party, the Maestro Don Pedro Abiso Campos. He was locked up on the bullshit charges that Don Vidal was talking about.
Yes, so on the day of the parade, Governor Whitship decided to rip up the parade permit and shut the parade down.
On the day of.
On the fucking day of.
So what happened next?
What do you think? They said, fuck that. The crowd turned the parade into a bomba.
There was dancing and singing in the streets.
Right now is the bomba part where there's a bunch of dancing and playing on congas, all that good stuff.
Oh, then out of nowhere. The Isla police opened fire. Dead bodies everywhere. People trying to run for cover, but there was nowhere to go.
Because the Nacional Police had the whole area surrounded with machine guns.
Machine guns.
Fucking machine guns.
Over 200 unarmed people shot that day. Even 2 cops.
Wait, if everyone was unarmed, who shot the cops?
The cops shot the cops.
What?
It was horrible.
Now we'll do the ballad where the spirits of everyone who has passed at this parade will dance around Isabella.
Bodies on the ground. A lot like La Thespias that grow all around me. The bodies on the ground, the bouquet of red where they found me. And Ponce runs my blood. Red like La Thespias that grow all around me. And Ponce runs my brother. Picked off like La Thespias that grow all around me.
The dance has disappeared, the song ends.
So what do we do?
The only thing we can do. Take the flags down.
Keep the flags up and prepare for war.
What?
Oh,
Prepare for what?
bro, take the flags down?
Who the fuck are you?
Apparently, motherfucker that cares about this island.
I love the island too, don't say that.
Yeah, just because we aren't down to pick up a gun and fight for a whole Yankee army on their celebratory day doesn't mean we don't love the island.
Whatever, bro. You burnt the flags, you have to go around waving the white.
Hey, don't talk to the customers like that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy, but I got this. I fought in the war. 65th Infantry, all Boriqua troops. We were like the fucking Avengers, and I was Capitan Puerto Rico. ¿Tú entiendes? They called us all sorts of names, made our hard work and dedication seem like we were freeloading. Seeing the countryside of these foreign places torn down to rubble, it reminded me of home. You see, I didn't put my life on the line for a Yankee. I put my life on the line for my brothers and sisters, and I did it for my island. So please, don't come to me with that shit.
Oh, ¿qué te voy a hacer, carajo?
Gentlemen, relax. I understand the frustration, but the enemy isn't here.
It sure doesn't seem like it, don't be like.
I assure you.
Hey, Don V, what's wrong with taking the flags down? They're just flags.
Louis, these flags aren't just cotton sewn together in a pattern of red, white, and blue thread. It's a symbol, an idea, a culture that is important to the people who wave it as it is threatening to those who oppose it. You see the flag? It's the flag of Lares. It was what we waved as we fought against the Spaniards for freedom back in the 1860s.
Oh, that's a PR flag? I thought it was the Dominican Republic flag.
Ah, you see the resemblance. Good. The cry of Laris was heard across all of the islands.
So how did that flag turn into that flag?
Ah, I see. In 1895, a meeting of Boricuas, Cubanos, Dominicanos in Nueva York City sketched the design that will become La Bonita Bandera we have now, a perfect inverted Cuban flag, something to inspire PR in their fight for independence.
Puerto Ricans are always down for the cause. Love it.
Sort of like a Caribbean island fraternity.
Exactly like a Caribbean fraternity from the coast of Florida all the way to the cusp of Brazil. Our islands flourished with beautiful Taino tribes till the Spaniards came to rape, kill, and exploit our bodies. They brought over our brothers from African countries like Nigeria, Benin, and Togo, forced them to assist us in milking our country dry. Through this mutual struggle, we found common ground with the Africans who came. We found love that we recognized. We gave them resources, and they gave us mofongo, bacalaitos, and pastelitos.
And dances like La Bomba.
Yes, the beautiful mix of love, joy, and pain, what we created, the Boriqua, from the Borinquen. Now we'll take that same love, joy, pain to lead us into a better future.
Doorbell chimes. In enters Mijo, dressed in his Cadets of the Republic uniform.
Hey, what's up, man? Looking fresh.
Buenos tardes, novedad.
Buenos tardes, Mijo. How was school today?
School. Well, today we learned about the Constitution of America and the founding fathers. My favorite was Alexander Hamilton. You know him?
Yep. He's on a $10 bill. He was also never president. You know another man who is a president, but is on the $50 coin? Is Benjamin Franklin. A man who doesn't work for what he has can appreciate what he has. Tell me, what else have you learned today, Nico?
I learned that my teacher has just the kind of time teaching us English and to be learning.
Yeah, Sunday school was the same for me, kid.
Well, Mijo, you are welcome to speak whatever language makes you feel comfortable.
Gracias,
Mijo sits in the corner, pulls his school books out of his book bag, and begins his homework. Doorbell chimes. In enters the Honorable Pedro Alviso Campos, wearing a very dapper suit. Don Vidal gets up from his barber chair and gives it a swift, strong smack with its cape.
If it isn't the Honorable Don Pedro Alviso Campos, always on time. How's it going, Diego?
Don't be that. Every day, they put another FBI agent to follow me. Friday, I'll be leading my own parade. Buenos dias, gentlemen. Señorita. Okay, have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Mijo runs through everyone and pops up right in front of Pedro Alviso.
Hey, Maestro, Pio Ramos, I'm the Cadets of the Puerto Rico, ready for duty.
Buenos dias.
Well,
Mijo takes a seat. It's on you, Pedro.
Gentlemen, how are we this fine Sunday?
We're well done, Pedro. Aside from this parade they got on going downtown.
They've been trying to stop us since they found us. Pio Piera's massacre, Ponce massacre,
The clinical trials on the beautiful Puerto Rican women, leaving quarter of the Boriqua sterilized and fertile. And yet, we are unstoppable. The Yankees think anger will win a war, but when it's intelligence that will always favor the victor.
Maestro,
Yes, ma'am.
what languages?
Oh, no. 6 languages. English, of course, Espanol, Francois, German, Portuguese, y Italiano. Oh, and I also speak Latin and ancient Greek. But there are many people that speak those languages. So I forget at times. So 8 languages.
One, that's a shit ton of worse. That's why he's El Maestro. Did you also know that El Maestro was also the first Boricua to graduate from Harvard?
Harvard. In America.
Yes.
That's a very prestigious school.
It is. I would have made valedictorian if it didn't displease so many. But why is it worth to be full of wisdom and vitality if we lack courage, right?
Totally.
So I took the degree for what it was worth for it. Continued on my fight for independence for our country.
Maestro, you are truly fascinating. I wish I could interview for my radio station. People need to know what you've done and what you've been through.
I wouldn't want to make your station or your family a target. But I thank you for the invitation. Don't be that. We together we vote hundreds of on Puerto Rico from all over the island, standing in solidarity to show these Yankees what we stand for in 2 years' time. Have you been getting any of my business?
Yes, sir, Maestro. I've been distributing the food to those in need on this island and storing the hardware in the apartment next door. There's a false panel with a secret passageway in the bathroom, if you'd like to take a look.
No. That wouldn't be necessary. Don't be lying. Your loyalty is something I have never had to question.
All done.
Don't be lying. No need for the mirror. I won't expect any less from the island's best part.
Oh, no. I'm just a student.
He who knows he doesn't know enough will always know most.
Don Pedro, if I may, I have come across a beautiful watch of gold.
No, thank you.
Don't be out, take the table from Pedro Albizu Campos. Pedro Albizu Campos gets up from the barber chair, Vivo shoots over, and begins dusting him off.
Oh, doctor.
I wish I could stay with you all, but the fight isn't over and there's still much to do. Up. And you, Kusu, what can you tell me about this cross on your foot?
This cross is this symbol is the cross of Calatrava, and it represents the moral captivity.
Very good, sir.
Thank you.
Pedro Albizu Campos smiles, reaches into his pocket, puts Vivo a coin. Vivo catches it.
Always an honor seeing you, Diego.
Likewise, old friend.
The Honorable Pedro Albizu Campos.
Hold up.
You all done, sir?
All right, gentlemen, thank you for the conversation. Thank you for the fake jewelry. It's time for me to go back to my radio station. I bid you all farewell. Make sure you pay attention to the parade. Godspeed.
Vivi Marrero leaves. Vivi Marrero enters abruptly.
Shit, I need to hit. What are we doing, man?
Well, I have a secret way out of the shop into the house next door. If you need a way out, this is your chance. Okay, well, we stand our ground. Santa Barbara will keep us in our heart.
Everyone begins grabbing whatever weapon they can find. Vidal grabs a machete. Isabella grabs some shears. Juan pulls out a whole machine gun. The rising sounds of saints go marching in past projections of foot and soldiers pass. The rising sound soon lessens. Page 32.
You see them?
Yeah, they've reached the corner.
Really good formation.
About the formation.
I knew I shouldn't have come out here today. Everybody, shh. I'll turn the lights off, and if they walk in, we give it all we got.
Everyone hides as the parade passes the barbershop. The sound of the music lessens. Silence.
I think they're gone.
We did it, baby. Thank you, Santa Barbara.
This calls for celebration.
Salud.
Yes, it does. I was ready to go for that, you know what I mean?
Shot glasses. As we survive the parade.
Thank you, Jesus y Santa Barbara. Salud.
Salud.
Yeah, sure was.
All right, guys, now I'm really getting out of here. Have a safe night, everybody. Thank you for the shot. I'm leaving.
Yeah, baby. Cuídalo.
Guerrero.
Isabella? I wanted to apologize for not coming home. I was hanging out in La Perla.
La Carla.
Yes, love, I know. I was trying to explain earlier. I'm sorry I was out late. I got a little too much in me and I lost most of my money gambling.
Gambling. Louis.
Yes, I know. I promised not to go back there.
I was home worried all night and you're out gambling?
Louis reaches in his money, pulls out a huge stack of money and fans it.
Louis, I thought you said you lost most of your money.
I did. But I made it all back. And some. Not only that, but I also got this.
Louis reaches to his pocket and pulls out a diamond ring.
Isabella, will you make me the luckiest man on the island?
Do you promise not to disappear on me in the middle of the night, risking your life over some damn cards?
So yeah.
Yes, stupid.
Guys, she said yes.
Congratulations.
Welcome to the club, Papo.
Guys need a ring bearer. I'm available.
Thank you.
Let's get out of here, love.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Isabella and Louis. Felix finishes Lieutenant Colonel's haircut and pulls off the cape.
Man, bet it was more perfect to be my own hair, cuz.
Yeah, I'm sure. Same time next Sunday.
Si Dios quiere.
Mijo brushes him off. Lieutenant Colonel exits. Angel and Felix begin packing up their slippers.
Oye, Ángel,
Hey, what's up?
mira, hombre, I just want to, apologize before, man. Some things came out that I shouldn't have said earlier.
No sweat, bro. Shop is a place where you should be able to Express yourself.
I'm sorry.
All right, don't beat up. Have a
Good
good
night,
night.
Angel. Be safe.
Don't be that. I know you've done a lot for us in this island, man. If nobody took the time to thank, I'd like to thank you. You know, not only you gave us a place to work and a way to feed our families, you also showed us what you told us. I respect that. With a man, don't you?
Those were kind words, Peter. Gracias. Here, take some groceries for your family.
Gracias, don Miguel.
De nada.
Tenga buena noche. Hasta mañana.
De nada. Thank you.
Felix, the shop.
And you, mijo,
Yes, Don Miguel?
you young man, grab yourself a bag of food for your mother's Sunday dinner.
Jobs, that's a bag of groceries.
Thank you, Don Miguel.
Yes, mijo. Gracias. De nada.
Don Miguel,
Sí.
we have to be our own country.
I believe there will come a time when everyone on this island will realize how precious they truly are. And when the time comes, and it will, mijo, it will be up to you to lead them to independence.
I'll be ready, Don Miguel.
I know you will, mijo. Now get out of here before it's too late. Vete.
Neo exits. Shop. Vidal begins his closing process.
Roman, come out with your hands up. We're giving you 2 minutes.
Don Vidal stops. The moment he's dreaded, yet prepared for, has finally arrived.
I guess it's that time.
Don Vidal walks over to the statue of Santa Barbara, places things against it, says a small prayer.
Pedro Albizu Campos, Vidal Santiago Diaz, and the rest of the nationalists, I know they're hiding inside. You have 1 minute left to surrender with your hands up, or we will open fire.
Don Vidal brings out guns from behind.
¿Tú quieres estar down? ¿Tú quieres estar down?
Shotgun cocks.
Come and get him.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Spotlight changes from the stage off to show Bibi Marrero in his radio station, giving a live broadcast. Gunfire plays overhead.
This is Bibi Marrero reporting live from right outside the scene via radio transmitter. Ladies and gentlemen, they are shooting. I can't believe this. The police have opened fire on the Salon Boriqua. Ladies and gentlemen, the police have opened fire on the Salon Boriqua. It seems to be a dozen or so National Guardsmen, we'll say about 3 police trucks right out front. This is all happening at the corner of Colton and Barbosa Street, here in the barrio of San Juan. I'm currently as close as we can get, but ladies and gentlemen, the police have opened fire. The commander has stated that he believes to be about 20 nationalists inside the Salon Boriqua at the moment.
Fire.
Ceasefire.
Tell that to my hand, pendejo. You shot it pretty good.
You and your friends, come out with your hands up and no harm will come to you.
I don't have friends.
What you do have is 1 minute, Mr. Vidal. Now you come out or we're coming in.
Pa carajo, maricón.
Don Vidal limps over to the radio and raises the volume. Gunfire plays. Spotlight back on Bibi Marrero.
This may be it, everyone. This may be the revolution we all been waiting for. The Puerto Rican nationalists are facing against the US Army, and we are winning. This is all happening right here in San Juan. Viva Puerto Rico! Viva Puerto Rico! Viva Puerto Rico!
More gunfire plays.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like, oh my God, they're lying a tear gas. Ladies and gentlemen, they are lying a tear gas bomb. At this moment, we are completely surrounded. The police and the National Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, There's smoke everywhere on the street corner. It looks like they're trying to smoke the Nationalist Party out. They are trying to smoke the National Party out, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Salon Boriqua. This doesn't look good, ladies and gentlemen.
Smoking gunpowder covers the stage as it opens up on a bloody Don Vidal.
My island, mi isla, my home, mi casa.
He gives a very thoughtful speech, and the play, the lights dim, and we show a projection of the actual Salon Boriqua. End of the play. And that is the let me announce you guys on out here. Okay. So, as Don Vidal, we have Manuel Acevedo. As Luis, we have Pipe Golazos. We have Jonathan Raha. As Angel, we have Mario Aguilar. As Juan, we have Gil Torres. Isabella, we have the lovely Chloe Guadalupe. As DJ Bibi Marrero, Nathaniel De La Rosa. Musician known as Bodega Bam. As Lieutenant Cologne, Marlon Alexander. As the Senator, Luis Munoz Marin. As Mijo, the young cadet of the Republic. And for the very brief yet powerful moment that we've had him, the amazing Don Pedro Jesus Campos.
Take your time.
I want to thank again all of you guys for being here, and I guess if you guys want to, if you have any questions or want to speak or anything, normally at the end of these readings, they have some time to talk about it. And as I'm putting this play together, I did all this by myself. I am Puerto Rican from New York. I don't speak Spanish, which is something that is very common amongst many Puerto Ricans who live here in New York. And that is something that bothered me for a very long time. I always felt like I wasn't really Puerto Rican because of that. And it wasn't until I started looking into things, well, it actually started with John Leguizamo's stage play, Latin History for Morons. And he lifted up a couple books, and I brought those books and started reading them. And I started to learn about the gag law and them banning the flag. And the day that they released that ban of the flag is the day of the parade. So now we know what that parade celebrates and why there's so many flags everywhere, which was something that was always on my mind because I'd always see this flag more than all the other flags. But I didn't get I get it's a very beautiful flag, but why everywhere? And now knowing that story and knowing the reason why we're all here, the reason why many of us speak English, because our ancestors wanted us to have a good shot being American. And if we know the language of the land, you'll go far. Not knowing many years later, they'd want many people to be bilingual. And the only country that they own, a lot of us don't even speak the language. So putting this play together was very important for me. But as this is just the beginning parts, I can't do this alone. And not only that I can't do this alone, I don't want to do this alone. Because this isn't my story. I'm not in it to say, none of these people are me. This is your story. Your story and your story. This is where we all come from. And having the input of those who really care for theater and really care for the culture is important to me, because I've seen a lot of stage productions, movies, plays, and there's always a misrepresentation somehow of who we are. And I feel that if everyone who loves Puerto Rico and being here in New York has a say and has some piece of themselves in this play, then everyone can promote it. Everyone can love it. Everyone can be proud of it. Because there aren't many that are for us, because I looked for other movies, even if they were in Spanish. I looked for things that gave me the story and I couldn't find it. And I knew that if I wanted to see it, I had to make it myself. This part, we are, looking for everything that comes with the play. The choreographers, the set designers, the dancers, actors who play instruments as well. Because anytime that you're at a Puerto Rican's house or a barbecue or a party, they'll pull out an instrument and start playing. Like, you know what I mean? The uncle's always a DJ. Like, music is in us. And for music not to be a part of this play, even though it's not technically a musical, would be crazy. We'd be missing such a big part of our story. So yes, as you guys all are someone involved in entertainment or in the culture of theater, please, you guys know my Instagram, which is the Salon Boriqua play. So be a part. Send me things, send me articles, send me people, send me your resources and your love and prayers as I continue to bring this play from El Barrio to Broadway. That's what we're at. Have a little bit of time if you guys want to come out here,